David, do you look at anything besides the 16 tick on the spoos?
Do I look at it? Yeah, I look at the 8 tick, but I think everybody needs to have an 8 tick up on their chart, or at least a 5 tick. The 16 tick is up there to make sure you guys keep in context of the market.
You know, other than going setting levels off of it, I pretty much quit paying attention to it at that point. And back to the 8 tick.
Nah, that's why I didn't want to get in this one. I wanted to wait on this one because of how this came down off of that 16 tick.
Yeah, if
This
you
is very clean on the level stuff with the 16 though, with where the way you got it set out.
yeah, like the target level for the downside is probably going to be somewhere around these 3150s. If it doesn't hold here, that's going to be a key level of support. But yeah, I mean, there's always going to be other little levels in between it as micro areas, which are found usually on like the 8 tick chart. You can find them on the 5 tick chart as well.
Well, still looking at this one right here, you've got the 2 prior peaks and then 2 necks right there. That's the first right at that level.
That's the one we're looking at right here.
Right.
The
On
only
your
reason
chart, you consider that a micro, don't you?
yeah, the only reason is because this area right here, though it could have definitely stood out as a major level, but this area would have to be used as a push higher for me to consider it one. And it wasn't. This is going to be the area that the market pulled back and retested for a continuation of move. So that's why this area down here is a key level for me, and this area in between is more of a minor level.
Gotcha. That's something I didn't realize.
I had a level here, and I have one on my 8 tick, but I moved it off the 16 tick so that way it doesn't confuse you guys on the more of the key levels.
See, because I would have marked that as a major level, but it makes sense since she hasn't pushed off of it yet.
Yeah, it definitely like even here, right off this area, the push to retest. This could definitely be a key level. Not to say that this can't be a level that you don't look at, but it's just the fact that it didn't make a push higher from that area, but instead drew back a little bit deeper to retest the prior resistance down here to then make a push or impulse higher. So that's why it's a little bit more important to see the downside move down there. And that's also why I like to keep up this chart in front for everybody. I could definitely keep up the 8 tick, but everybody else is looking at that, so it's not going to change their perspective on what they're looking at.